be transparent myself. I too was laid off about 2 years ago, and I had to. It was probably at one of the worst times, and they generally happen at, if you want to call it, one of the worst times of your life. My
Mm.
wife was pregnant with our second child. I was literally on the phone with my leader at 3 o'clock, getting ready to go on maternity leave with my wife. 5 o'clock, I got a phone call from the same leader telling me I had been laid off and I needed to turn my laptop in by Friday of that
Wow.
week. So it was very. I'll be 100% honest. It was devastating. It was frustrating, and s- oddly, it was freeing at the same time. I love the role. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the job. Enjoy the freedom of the job. Enjoy the security of the job. And knowing that we were bringing in our second child. That was where we were pulling over our insurance and all of that information. That was devastating. That was scary. However, like you, we had prepared well in advance. We were financially set. We built out savings plans to ensure that if anything like this were to happen, this was prior to the meltdown, if you want to call it, of 2022 and 2020 and 2022 through COVID and all of that. So we were very well off to prepare ourselves, and if something like this were happening, we would be able to be set. However, I did not know that I was going to be in the loop of trying to find that next role for about 2 years. And
Mm.
I was applying daily. I'm talking hundreds of applications to different organizations, trying to get my name out there, trying to push forward. And it was scary. And I believe there was a moment and I know, talking with my wife as well, there was a moment where I had to come to grips with, okay, maybe it's time for me to mentally transition into where I need to go, and start to build out my own entrepreneurship, building out where I want to be. Because like you, Dennis, I would sit in the meetings, I would say say the right thing and be overlooked, and then the consultant would come in and literally repeat the words that I would say, and it was just like, oh, it's gold. We're gonna write this on the board, and this is gonna be the new step to go forward. And it was discouraging. I'll be 100%
Yeah.
honest. So if you've been in that position, it can be discouraging. And if you have been laid off or had a reduction in workforce, you are not alone.